Hello, Vitality friends. I'm Brian Shercliffe, and inviting you to an experience of meditation, something that some friends have been asking me to record as an invitation to wonder about meditation, perhaps in an easier way, a gentler way. At least I hope so. And so I invite you to begin to first just find something that you can begin to have in your hands, like a cup of tea or coffee or water or whatever it is that you'd like to rest in your hands. And you could even pause the video here for a moment to do that. And once you've found that something to put in your hands, something nourishing, helpful for you, begin just rest it in your hands and take a moment to take in your world here in this moment. Perhaps just looking around your space and noticing the things or perhaps the people or creatures or plants that you see here. Begin to listen for the voices, the sounds that you hear. Things within the room and even well beyond your space, even into the world beyond your space in which you're resting right now. Begin to feel the air on your skin, just noticing the temperature, the feeling on any areas of your body, places of your body where your skin is exposed perhaps, or maybe you even notice the places where you feel your clothing touching your skin. And of course, if you have a drink in your hands, perhaps just taking a little sip every now and then, noticing the taste or the texture of your drink or the air that you're drinking in. Maybe the air even has a particular smell to it, maybe because of the wafting of your drink, or just the air around you maybe has a particular smell. And take a moment just to notice what it feels like to be here. Where do you feel the contact of your body on the ground or on your chair or wherever you're resting? And then start to evaluate how you're sitting. Are you comfortable? Could you rest here for a while? Or do you need a little assistance? And I have to tell you, I need a little assistance right now. So I'm feeling like I'm having to work to sit here, like something's kind of scrunched in my hips. And I don't know, just like I can't sit up with ease, like I'm having to work for something that should be pretty simple. So I found a towel nearby. I'm gonna fold it up a few times and see if that helps, if I can sit on that towel. I'm just noticing it feels like it's a little better, but I wonder if I doubled it over again or folded it over again, if that would help. Oh, for me that really helps. I feel like now I've got a little slope from my hips down to my knees, and my feet rest on the floor and really support me there. And you do what you need to do to invite yourself to be comfortable, to be able to rest here. In a sense, to do nothing. Can you find a place where you can rest, where you can essentially do nothing but just notice? And so now I invite you to begin to sense yourself again, and you can do this with your eyes open or closed. I think eventually, when it feels comfortable for you, maybe that's today or far down the road, you begin to, the ability to be able to close your eyes might begin to be helpful. and even to take off your glasses and see if if you wear glasses, and see if that is something helpful for you too. And so if it feels right for you to close your eyes, you might have now a different sensation of yourself resting here. Perhaps you notice your right foot and travel up your right foot to your right hip. If, of course, you have a right foot and a right hip, and if not, maybe you just begin to imagine that space, something there that is supporting you on the right side of yourself. And also your left foot, traveling up to your left hip. What's supporting you here? And again, take a moment to check in. Is this seat still comfortable for you? Does it feel like your head just easily rests over your shoulders, over your hips, over your chair, over your feet on the floor, with your feet really supporting you in some way, even if they're not directly underneath your hips? Maybe you're sitting on the ground, or maybe you're sitting in a chair like I am, at least for now. And so if it doesn't feel so comfortable, what can you do to change it? Maybe you do need to improve your seat a little bit. Another fold of the towel, or pause the video and find another prop in your house. Or perhaps wiggling forward in your chair so that your pelvis just naturally begins just to naturally tip forward. Spills more weight into your feet, no matter how your feet are resting, or spills something that begins to allow your pelvis just to surrender forward or roll forward with ease. And if it feels okay for you, I invite you to begin to simply notice your breathing, however you notice your breathing. Maybe that is through your nose or through your mouth. Maybe there's some experience of your belly moving. Or something of your chest moving as you inhale, as you exhale. Whatever you do, choose one place where you really experience your breathing or being breathed. And just allow yourself to be attentive to that place. Maybe it is your nose or your mouth or your chest or your belly. Whatever you choose, just begin to let your attention alight on that place that is you. And if you're like me, and perhaps a lot of human beings, your mind might start to drift off to, something someone said to you earlier, or something you got to do later, or something deep in your past or some anxiety about the future or whatever. And so you just gently acknowledge and then bring yourself back to wherever you're noticing your breathing, that same place again. Every time your mind wanders off, you just gently bring yourself back. Some would say that that is indeed the task, opportunity, and invitation of meditation, to gently, gently, gently bring your attention back to that very primal experience of breathing. First experience outside the womb, perhaps, for every creature, or nearly every creature. I like to think about it as being with a little 1 or 2-year-old who is exploring their world on their feet, and you just gently be with that child as the child wanders around, and just when you start to notice that, oh no, right over here, you just gently redirect, gently draw this child within each one of us, right? Back to this easy experience of exploring, of being attentive, of noticing. When your mind wanders off or the child wanders off, you just gently redirect, gently draw your attention back to something in the middle, in this present moment. Of course, you can stay here, be with yourself in this moment as long as you wish, as long as is helpful for you. So gently, in your own time, begin to bring your awareness to yourself sitting in this chair, another present moment experience, right? Sitting on the floor, wherever it is you are resting. Feeling your feet, your pelvis, your shoulders, your head, in any way that you can. And with a few breaths in and out, eventually begin to open your eyes if you've closed them. Begin to take in your world again with your senses, with your eyes, and your ears, your skin, your mouth if you wish. Another sip maybe is nice. Or holding the cup in your hands could be nice. Just noticing through all your senses what's different now. This has been a helpful experience of meditation, of doing nothing or next to nothing, which some say is what meditation is, what perhaps yoga is. So I invite you to explore some more videos at vitalitycincinnati.org and see if there's something that's helpful for you there. Maybe even something that you might do just before sitting for meditation, for as long as you sit, whether that sitting is for 10 seconds or many, many, many minutes, maybe even building up to the opportunity that Vipassana meditation invites of sitting for an hour multiple times a day for multiple days. The great gift. Peace, 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 friends.